Are you done? Anyway, so if you put any comments down, it'll be a while before I get to them. I'm not finishing the game today. I'm just doing a lot of stuff today. What's up, Jack? How are you?
Along with us anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
This is the same thing.
Along with us anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions...
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon resumed. Pause time, 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by Acting Captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Damn, a lot of shit's happening. Yeah, when they said the fauna here is unsafe, I'm like, and these two are not wearing helmets.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours. Following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback, activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's
Check the
sucks.
ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Yeah, that long? He's screwed.
Probably. Oh shit.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
This lady is. They are going to
What are you talking
Neanderthal
about?
status.
You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
Hostile!
Damn. They might have lost their like thinking ability, but they can still shoot.
Destroy you.
Can I shoot, please?
I'll kill you all!
Was that it?
Have a nice trip.
I'll kill you all!
There it goes.
That's not neural decay. They were nuts.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
Okay, let's go check out the ship really fast. Ugh. Anybody here? Am I gonna have to fight some people?
She threatened to report if I didn't stop sending messages. But now she's so innocent. They all are. That look she gives when she smiles. It's sure easier now. What's the harm? We're stuck here.
Alright.
Crash, you can't expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him, but I don't.
Okay, starting the hack. This one and there we go. Yeah, it just seems like nothing was going great here. Ship crashed.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out so I can remember, can think straight. They have to hurry.
Oh no. I wonder what the kind of people we're gonna find. You have nothing to say, Jacob? Alright. He's all talkative earlier about how everything is going wrong. Also, it sounds like his dad died and they promoted somebody else. But he's like, oh, he might have survived. I'm like, Jacob, no offense, but dude, I think your dad's dead. Like, yeah, it'd be cool if you survived, but I really don't think that's happening.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
I would hope so. I mean, the hunters clearly would have had to come from like up top.
No fight from these guys, but they've got the same uniform as the others who attacked us.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent.
If they were violent, I'd have killed them. But the woman on the beach said hunters were exiled.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Uh-oh. Sounds like your dad was taking command and made people eat the fauna.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
Yeah, you think like, well, to be fair, it's probably one of those things. I know you probably want to go through your stuff before it spoils.
He has a cruel face. His cruel face. Go away.
Okay, they just clearly don't want to deal with him.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands. The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long.
Jacob, it sounds like your dad might have forced a harem by a guy. Oh.
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are...
Maybe his dad's sane?
Nothing can stop me. Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
Not much of a captain if he's got to kill his crew to keep him in line.
Well, that would make them hate him. Maybe it was just for defense.
I don't know, man, Jacob. It sounds like your dad did some nasty shit here. Like, exiling all the men.
Please, here. You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
Yeah, sounds like, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of hard to deal with, because that's just essentially dealing with somebody that's like, called, where you, like, elderly thing, where they start losing their mind and they're just like getting like angry about over it. Alzheimer's, like just getting angry with Alzheimer's. And it sounds like, I wouldn't say he cracked. I wouldn't say hard. Let's just go with the middle
beacon
option.
was fixed after a year, so the plan must have worked. Why no signal?
Those weren't the last entries on the casualty list. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Does it say why he separated the men and the women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
Yeah, it sounds like your dad's fucked up, my guy.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
Yeah, dude, your dad kind of sounds fucked up. Oh, okay. Bam, bam. Those are all so close together. I just want to make sure I got them right. So it seems like it's one of those that... Run! Oh, wasn't that bad.
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
That one corpse is old. A warning. The others are fresher. Maybe a month.
The Hunters started fighting back.
Yeah, it sounds like it's like...
Mark!
Probably. Really, disruptor rounds aren't good against them?
I automated my defenses after the crew turned violent. They keep attacking. I had no choice.
That sounds like a recorded
Choices.
message.
A little late to the next bit.
Like, I know he said he just got free, but that sounds like a recorded message.
I'll kill you all!
I think that one's dead.
I've got him!
Rerouting power. Queue simple.
Now what's this?
Ooh.
Attention right!
Impact event.
Loki mech.
I'll kill you all!
That one thing just isn't really all that good. Maybe if it was like a bigger explosion. I can't really see them.
I had to keep them busy, distracted, but it's getting dangerous. Thank God you've come.
It just doesn't
He had his fun, and now he wants
sound
out.
right.
Son of a bitch.
It just sounds like a pre-recorded message, you know? Like, it's probably not, but I don't know, man.
Trouble incoming!
Man, I just work here. I'm just helping Jacob. If your dad's messed up, that's on you. This man's T-posing. Look at that. Ugh.
System damage.
It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Further, huh?
I got you. Oh, hi. Oh, let's pull up the sniper. Get rid of that armor. Oh. He killed himself. Pretty sure there's like one up there.
Nice one.
Sorry, man. I know
Enough
you're
with the
brainwashed,
toys.
but
I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
okay. Let's explore really fast. See if we can't get anything. Where's that PDA? Okay, right there on the ground. Hello? Knock, knock. You want to explain yourself, sir? And what happened?
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've got to have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No, not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
Yeah, I'm not really buying it, dude. Like, this is what you did, and you sounded sane the whole time.
I'm not biting, Captain. At some point, you chose to do this to your crew. You.
What was that moment? I want to know that there was an actual reason.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order.
Who's that?
Things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the Droolers. That was before the Hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
So, side note, is that Lee's voice actor, like from The Walking Dead? Because at this point it feels like I'm playing The Walking Dead. I think that's Lee's voice actor. I'm sorry, but this man's fucked up, and he's really not justifying any reason for it. Right, like he's just taking it too
Can't
far.
say this wouldn't be a hell of a vacation, but you don't get to just walk away after all this time.
You're damn right he doesn't. What happened here, I should vent his head. But he's not even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
That's a, I don't know. I'd rather just
We'll
like...
secure him for an alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
Yeah, because I want to save the
Sorry,
people.
Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Because these people, I mean, it seems like that maybe it's reversible. Been threatened by Alliance. Create a shield that soaks huge amounts of damage. Like new outfit for Jacob. Got more research credits, and okay, cool.
Alliance ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Good.
Don't even give him the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
But you knew about it.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine, you didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Oh, what's up, Miranda?
Was this supposed to be a favor, or did you just want to see him squirm?
What he did with it was his own business. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
Damn, maybe that wasn't the right choice. There's some tension now. You alright?
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on, we've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard, thanks for the help.
Hey, you're no
Anytime,
problem, man. You have to be like a real asshole to be like, nope, mission comes first, and you only get one time. I got 2 Renegade, 4 Paragon.